Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Vash Steele here. So this is gonna be the start of the 12 days of anime for 2019. This time around, like I said in the updates video, I will be doing my 12 favorite antagonists. And like I said, antagonist doesn't necessarily mean villains. It's just the factor that's going against the protagonist. So for this first one, I will be talking about the main antagonist of Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai, which would be Puberty Syndrome. So that would be the antagonist for the series because it's the force that's causing all the stuff to go whack and crazy in their town and everything. Why they have the why Mai disappears, Futaba turns splits into two entities. Uh, so puberty syndrome is it's a really unique type of antagonist in the fact that it's not a physical antagonist. It comes about through the I mean, it could be puberty syndrome or adolescent syndrome. I don't remember. Different translations translate it as different things. But anyway, it's a really interesting antagonist in that it's not 100% out there. You never know what exactly it is that's happening. What caused the adolescent syndrome to begin with. I just noticed that might get me demonetized, or it might even get me like, you know, certain things might happen to my channel because of that. I'm already a small channel, but anyway, it's not something that's 100% direct with how it is present in the series, so to say. Um, like I said, this is the puberty syndrome affects different people different ways. You know, for I forgot his name already. Damn. Oh well. But like I said, it depends on who the person is. For my she became invisible, and that was due to a lot of the fact that people appeared she appeared to be unapproachable to people because of her status as an idol and everything, and because of that becomes invisible and nobody can see her, nobody can hear her, or feel her, touch her, anything. So I mean that's why it's a very unique antagonist in that it doesn't directly influence the protagonist until the protagonist decides to get involved. So once he got involved, that's it. That was him jumping headfirst into the series, into trying to solve this and everything. Trying to figure out the mysteries and whatnot. But yeah, and then Kaede switching into Kaede-chan and Kaede-san. The mental switch that happened there because of hers, with the whole scars appearing on her body from online bullying and everything. Um, it's like I said, it's a very unique take to an antagonist role, especially um, with the deal that it targets younger people. Like middle school to high school age, and that's kind of the what made it so interesting to me is that it wasn't specifically because of X or specifically because of Y. Like certain antagonists happen because like in the Monogatari series with the aberrations and everything. It's not like that where Senjo had encountered the crab, and because of that she made a wish upon the crab and the crab took her weight away and everything. It's not something like that. This just kind of manifests, and it's just there, and you have to deal with it for however long you have it if you find the root cause of it and everything. And sometimes the cause isn't as clear cut as others. So like Kaede's wasn't it was the online bullying thing, and it wasn't as simple as just throwing away the phone because that left an entire mental damage on her. So because of that, she ended up with a split personality and everything, and then afterwards, the end of the series and everything happens, and no spoilers here, but well, a few spoilers because you you should have. It was last year's winter anime, so you should have definitely watched it. But anyway, the like I said, this the adolescent syndrome is a really interesting antagonist just because of the way that it works. You don't really understand how it works until you get to it and everything, and then the explanation with quantum physics and everything. Futaba, like, I love Mai, I really do. She's great, but Futaba's my number one girl of the series, and I wish there was more screen time for Futaba. But yeah, as an antagonist, the Adolescent Syndrome is like it's great because it's not just, like I said, it's not just clear cut and anything. It's kind of have that, it has that nuance to it where you kind of have to figure out. It's literally what adolescence is. You're going through it. You don't understand exactly what's going on, but you try to deal with it the best way that you can. Sometimes you need help to deal with the problems that come at you, and sometimes you just can't handle everything on your own. So it was a great allegory for life in general, being able to, you know try to come at your problems in your own way, but sometimes you just have to have that extra push. Sometimes you just need that someone to be able to help you. And that's why I think Adolescent Syndrome is a great antagonist, and it's a great start to the 12 Days of Anime. So anyway, that will be the end of this one. Tomorrow will be a new one. So I'll see you guys in the next one. This is Vash Steel signing out, and remember, this too shall pass.